Hello, online crew. How is everybody today? Today, I'm going to share with you my top 7 tips to help you attract more people to you. Some of you might need to sit back and rate yourself with these 7 things. So as I go through them, sit back and have a think, how am I faring in these particular 7 things? Can I do a better job? Haley Gavin, you just gave me an angry face. What did you do that for? I know it's late in your part of the world. Can you change your angry face, girlfriend? I know that's just a slip of the, the reactions there. That's funny. So as I go through it distracted me, squirrel moment. As I go through these things, have a think about them, each one of them for yourself, and like, yeah, I do that really well, or no, I don't do that really well. Maybe I could do a better job of that. That's what you want to take out of this video. Some of the things you might be doing well, some of the things you could probably improve. But at the end of the day, if you want to get more customers and you want to have more people reaching out to you about what it is you do, and basically implement attraction marketing type strategies, like having people look at you. And remember, somebody's always looking. Even if they're not, commenting or, interacting with you on your live videos, if you're doing them, somebody is always watching. So what you do makes a really big difference as to whether you come across as being attractive to people or not. And whether you like it, everything you do counts. Everything you post counts. Every live video you do counts. Everybody is watching, and you either do one of 2 things. You either attract people to you or you repel them. One or the other. Everything you do on social media counts, and you'll either attract people to you or repel people. So what would you like more of? What would you like to improve? Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about on this video. So hopefully there'll be at least one thing that you can pick up on this video and, maybe improve. Okay, couple of quick things before I go into this. Those of you that are in the video challenge, tomorrow's live video, I am announcing the top 15. Everybody, please come on live and let's celebrate our video challenges. And just because people aren't in the top 15 doesn't mean they didn't do a really good job. Everyone did a really good job, but spread the word. Anybody that was in the video challenge, you want to be on my live video tomorrow. Even if you didn't get in the top 15, you still want to be on the video because there may be little bonuses for you. You never know. Okay, but tomorrow is the day where I'm going to announce the top 15 of the video challenge. So keep an eye out for that. Let's see who's here. Hey, Sayini, how are you? Good to see you on. We've got Debbie here as well. Hello, Brittany. How are you? Good morning, Cynthia. We've got Christine. Hello, Olive. Hello, Faye. Sorry, I tried to fix it with hearts. Big fat you. You won't be the... You're not the first, Haley, and you certainly won't be the last. It's all good. I know you wouldn't have meant to. Hi, Cherie. We've got Julie. Brittany's tagging Helen, which is awesome. Hello, Ellie. How are you? We've got Crystal here as well. We've got Janine. Hello. Crystal's one of our live members. Hello, Ford. How are you? So great to see you guys on. Those of you in my network marketing team, we just had a great Zoom call. I will pop the recording in after this live. So if you guys could go and watch a recording of that call, you might get some really good tips regarding social media and in different pieces from that by watching that recording. Okay, so let me get into the content. You might want to take a pen and paper and write these 7 things down. Okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? Number 1. Now, let me just preface this by saying you can interpret this in different ways depending where you're building. So some of you will be building on personal profile only, which, you know, the caution around that. You're not allowed to build a business on from your personal profile. It's against Facebook's policies and stuff like that. But you can still create curiosity and intrigue, and share excitement about what you're up to and, show products but hide the label, all that kind of stuff. So that's a different conversation for a different day. Excuse me. But those of you, some of you might be on personal profiles, some of you might be building from a group, some of you might be on a business page. So you're going to have to interpret these 7 things in where you're hanging out, okay? But number 1, what does your billboard say about you? So we're talking about attracting people to you, okay? So when I say billboard, it's wherever you're hanging out. So on a personal profile, that's your billboard. That shares with people who you are, what you're about, what you stand for. The content that you put on that will either attract people to you or repel them, depending on what you're doing over there. Same with a group, it comes more down to your branding message, your billboard, and same with a business page. So let's just think of a personal profile for a minute, your billboard. It's not what you think or you know about you. If you look at your personal profile from completely independent eyes, what does it say about you? What would I learn about you if I looked at your personal profile? What would I learn about you if I looked at your personal profile and scrolled for a bit? Would I even be able to tell what you do? Would I be able to tell what your passions are? Is there anything I can learn from you? Are you going to inspire me in any way? Are you going to make me laugh in any way? What does your billboard say about you? Would I be attracted to you, to work with you as a person by looking at your personal profile and scrolling for a little bit? Or haven't you posted for a week? Or is it just about the same thing over and over again? Or for those of you, I just really don't understand this. People on their personal profiles, that it's just the circle pictures. Updated profile picture, and then there's another one, updated profile picture. There's absolutely no substance to your personal profile. Those of you building on a group and a business page, do not forget about your personal profile, because that's where people come back to. Even if they find you on a business page, they go and check you out as a human being on your personal profile. So number 1, if you want to attract more people to you, what does your billboard say about you? Is it pretty boring? What am I learning about you? What do you want me to know about you? What do you stand for? What are your passions? Those kind of things. So stick to some core topics. If you're in the health and wellness industry, then post some stuff about health and wellness. Share a recipe. Share your dinner that you made that's healthy. Share some tips. Share some things about it so I can get to know, oh, they must be into health and wellness and eating healthy and a bit of exercise and stuff like that. What does your billboard say about you? That is number 1. Whatever it is, it's either going to attract me to you and go, oh, yeah, they look like a pretty cool human being with some similar interests as me, or it doesn't tell me anything at all. It's like, well, I haven't really learned anything from this person. I can't even tell whether they got a family or whatever it is. And some people, you don't have to share your family. If you've got a thing about kids on social media, there are some people that do. Something, I'm not sure if I shared it here or not, where I shared it recently. But so if I've mentioned this recently and you've heard it before, you're just going to hear it again. But you guys know who Gary Vee is, don't you? So he's, huge into marketing, very successful on social media, making money online and marketing strategies and those kind of things. He's everywhere. And he has a lot of cameras that follows him around, everything he does. And it's like reality TV, but Gary Vee sharing his wisdom. Somebody asked him, it was in Clubhouse. That's what it was. Somebody was asking him about, I don't want to share, I've got reservations and I'm fearful about sharing stuff about my family and all that kind of stuff. And he said to the guy, do you know who's in my family? Whether I've got kids, do you know my kids' names? Do you know how many kids I've got? Do you know my wife or my wife's name? And the guy said, no, I don't. He said, as visible as I am in social media, I never, ever share anything about my kids or my kids' names or my wife or my wife's name. He just doesn't do it. And yet you look at somebody like Gary Vee and you think that he would, but he doesn't. He said, we've all got a choice to share what you want and don't share what you don't want. So you don't have to share absolutely everything about yourself. You don't have to be successful. You don't have to do that to be successful. You just share what you want to share. Okay, so I thought that was a really, really good point from Gary Vee. He doesn't share anything about his family, It doesn't make any difference to his success or not. Okay. Number 2, what is your mission and purpose, and take people on the ride with you? You might need to think about that for yourself. What's your purpose? Like, think back from what you do in your business. So whether you've got a product or a service, or, it's a business opportunity, whatever it is for you, what's your purpose? What's your mission? Do you ever let anybody know that on social media? You need to let people know what it is that your mission and your purpose is about, and take people on the journey with you. It's not just one post. It's not just one power post that makes you successful on social media. It's taking your viewers on a journey with you about something that is important to you. So reverse engineer that. Those of you in health and wellness, your mission might be to help people get healthier in a natural way, in a non-toxic way. What is your thing? Those of you in weight loss, helping people lose weight without being a slave to the gym. What's your thing? What's your purpose? Do you share that, anywhere? And do you take people on the journey with you? So have a think about that. You might have to sort of reassess for yourself. What is my mission? What is my purpose? One of my missions is to clean up this industry and do it in a way that attracts people to us, instead of doing it in a spammy way, because it gives us all a bad name that we have to clean up the pieces. When people go, oh, you're in that kind of industry. Oh, no, thanks. I had a cousin's uncle's daughter's, girlfriend that, approached me about that 30 years ago. And, no, we're not going to do that. Like, everybody that does that in a spammy way, we have to clean up the pieces from that. So that's something I stand for, and why I share so much training here about doing it the right way and attracting people to you. Because if we can clean up the whole industry, then more people would say yes. Would they not? Okay, so number 2, what's your mission and purpose? And take people on the ride with you often on your social media. Okay. Number 3, if you want to attract more people to you, speak the language of opportunity. So what do I mean by that? Don't complain on social media. Don't air your grievances on social media. People don't care what you're pissed off with in life. Speak the language of opportunity. So opportunity in life, or a mission or a purpose that you've got, or, multiple streams of income, or whatever it is for you. Be a solution provider, and not as somebody who complains a lot. Any of you that have a team, I would also encourage you, even if it's one team member, to adopt this principle. Speak the language of opportunity and be a solution person, rather than, focusing on the problems. People are attracted to people that are uplifting and inspiring, and always, having a positive message. People are not attracted to people that complain all the time. They're focusing on problems. There's always something wrong. Even within a team environment, people will complain about stuff. So as a leader of a team, you only ever want to speak the language of opportunity and solutions. Like, if people come to me and, oh, this isn't working, and all the whinges that come with this industry, what you want to work with that person in is, okay, what do you think would help you? What's a solution here? What can we work towards to help you move through this? So you always want to be that person that speaks opportunity and solutions and, solving problems for people, and showcase that on your social media. Okay, that will attract more people to you when you're inspiring to other people. You've got positive messages that people need to hear. Okay, number 4, serve and give. Be of service and give value. What can you share with people? What can you do for people? What information can you share with people that might be helpful? If you can get rid of the get and focus on the give on social media, you will attract more people to you. A lot of people in this industry will focus on, I need to get more customers. I need to get more people join my team. It's all about the get. If you can reframe how you think about that, and how you, build your business around that, and actually focus more on giving and serving and being of value to other people, the money will come, the customers will come, the distributors, the ambassadors, the teammates, whatever you call them in your company, they will come. So my number 4 is be of service and give, then always be taking and getting. If you can live your life by that motto and just give, the most beautiful people in the world are those that give when they've got nothing. They have such a more enriched life, and you'll get the rewards if you come from a place of giving service and value to other people. And that's where the people that you see winning on social media, they give a lot away for free. And they probably also make a lot of money. That's because they've earned the right. A lot of people you watch on social media have been doing it a lot longer than you realize. And you think they're lucky. You know, somebody like Gary Vee that I was talking about before, he's been doing what he's been doing for years and years and years. People have had knockback after knockback. That's the stuff that you don't see. It's the people that have a lot of struggle and they keep pushing through until they get better and get better. You can't get better at a skill until you do the hard yards in the first place. People want the result, but they don't want the mess that gets them to the result. You just want the result. You want to get customers. You want to get people join you in your business, but you're not willing to do the messy bit in the middle to learn to get better, to get the result. So come from a place of service and giving valuable information on social media, even on a personal profile. What are the things that you want people to know about you, and what can you share about that? What kind of inspiring things can you share? Okay, so come from a place of service and giving. You'll get a lot of traction faster than focusing on the how do I get more customers and how do I get more people into my team. Okay. Number 5, this is really, really growing in this modern day age of social media, and this is collaboration. Where can you collaborate? Where can you find people that are more successful in the industry than you are and find something to collaborate on? Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that thought. Interviews. Interview more people that are more successful than you. Interview a leader within your team. And be careful if you're doing that on your personal profile, not to, cross any boundaries with Facebook. But collaboration is the new competition. Okay, so collaboration, and I'm seeing all around me with leaders that that everybody's promoting everybody's programs, and it's all about collaboration. So where can you find opportunities to collaborate with people that are more successful than you and have the guts to reach out to them and ask for an interview or something like that, something simple like that? You could collaborate on, things like Clubhouse, get a group of people together and start a room. There's all sorts of things that you could think about regarding collaboration. But when you can collaborate with people that are more successful than you, it helps you build your profile and will make you more attractive to people when you're hanging out with people that are more successful than you. So be brave. Be brave in thinking about opportunities for collaboration and do things together rather than you trying to do it all alone. And you feel like you're beating your head up against a brick wall. You're trying this, you're trying that. Collaborate with some people and come up with an idea. Get creative. So this is really taking off, particularly with leaders that I'm seeing in the industry, even cross businesses, not in the same network marketing company, but collaborating on projects. It's pretty cool to watch, actually. Number 6, I challenge you to impress yourself daily. Okay, write that down. I challenge you to impress yourself daily. When you impress yourself daily, then you'll absolutely, hands down, surely impress others. Love yourself enough to treat yourself kindly and follow through with the things that you say you are going to do. If you don't, it's just because you don't respect yourself enough. You're okay to let yourself down. Yeah, that's okay. It's only me. I'm not letting anybody else down but myself. Have enough love and respect for yourself that you impress yourself daily. You push yourself to the limits daily. You're showing that on social media, how you're pushing yourself and, striving for better things in your life, and share that journey on social media. So when you're impressing you with the effort that you're putting in, you will absolutely impress other people and attract them to you. So a motto, if you like, to stick by every day is impress yourself daily. What can you do daily to move the needle forward from the day before? How can you push yourself a little bit more than the day before? Have enough love and respect for yourself to follow through with the things that you say you are going to do, because you are worth it. And those of you that don't think you are, you've got work to do in self-belief and things like that. Because when you continually let yourself down, when you continually set goals and you never achieve them, it's because you don't have enough respect for yourself. And it's okay to let yourself down. That's not good enough. If you want to attract other people to you, you have to be attractive to yourself, for starters. And I'm not talking superficially. I'm talking about your actions, your results, what you're working towards. Impress yourself every day. And when you do that and you share that journey, you will impress other people. Okay, it's just how it rolls. The last one, number 7, be in control of your every move. You are in the driver's seat. Live your life with intention. Set that intention. If you want to be more attractive to people, then set that intention. If you want to, attract more prospects and teammates and all that with you, then get really dialed in on your intention and do that on your social media. In a group, it'll be your branding message and the intention of what you're there. On a page, it'll be similar. What's your branding message and your intention of being there? On a personal profile, how is it that you want to show up to people? What is it that you want to let people know that are your passions and your mission in life? And let people know that and have big intention about that. If you want to get more customers with whatever it is that you sell, then have massive intention about that and share good, valuable information and come from a place of service, and it will happen. You can combine a lot of these 7 things. But have massive intention. When you've got intention and in focus, you'll see things you've never seen before. When you're all over the place, you're disorganized, you don't value yourself enough, you never follow through with anything you say you're going to, and you're a bit of a hot mess, then how do you expect to attract people to you when you're not even attractive to yourself? So when you look in the mirror, how do you rate yourself? What do you feel about yourself? What kind of intentions have you set for yourself? So be really clear about that, because you are in control of your life. Nobody else is. No one else can get you the results. No one else can bring you the money. You've got to do it yourself. So get back in that driver's seat. And as I just said before on the other one, have enough love and respect for yourself to follow through with the things that you want to follow through, because you're worth it to get the results. Every single one of you has the ability to build a bigger team and generate more income. But that comes down to you. And if you want to attract more people to you on social media, you have to show up with posture, intention, be inspiring, never complain, all of those things. So are you attractive to you? What does your billboard say about you wherever you're promoting yourself on social media? Have a look in the mirror and look at it from an outsider's point of view. It's not what you think or you know about you. It's like if a stranger was outside looking into you on social media, what would they say? For those of you, listening to this live or the replay that I've never looked at your personal profile before, if I was to look at it, what would you be telling me about you? So I should be able to look at it and go, oh, yeah, they're active on social media. Looks like they've got a family, or they must be into health and wellness or jewelry or finance or crypto or whatever it is. I kind of know what your interests are. They talk a lot about this topic. That must be a bit of a passion of theirs. I love that quote. That's so inspiring, whatever it is. Like, what would I get to know about you because of what you're portraying out there on social media? That's how you attract people to you, because somebody is always watching. And what you've got out there and the content that you're putting out there, it will either attract or repel. So what do you want more of? Maybe you need to go and have more intention. And planning is the key with this as well. Like, a lot of people say to me, I don't know what to post, or I've got really busy, so I haven't posted anything for a couple of weeks. There's no excuses. If you want to be successful on social media and attract people to you, then on a weekend, if you know you're having a busy week ahead, you sit down and you map out your content for the next 7 days. Just choose 5 topics. So personal profile I'm talking about now, 5 topics that represent who you are and what your purpose is. Now that might be, family. It might be a pet, an animal. Maybe you're an animal person, animal lover. It could be something about that. Maybe it's health and wellness or finance or jewelry or weight loss or building a business online or whatever it is. Maybe you've got some other kind of passion that you do. Maybe you're an amazing cook or an amazing gardener or something like that. Just share that kind of stuff over and over again so people get to know who you are, and you will find your tribe of people that are interested in the same things you are. So pick your core topics and post about those things over and over and over and over again, because that's how you find a tribe. That's how you attract the right people to you that are interested in what you do, because you talk about the same things over and over again and only those things. And if it doesn't fit in those categories, don't talk about it, because you're confusing people. Okay? I could talk about that topic for ages yet, but I won't. Being mindful of time. What's your feedback on that, guys? Is there any one of those 7 that you think, oh, I could do a better job with that? Or I could probably have more intention about that? Or, yeah, I need to respect myself a little bit more to actually follow through with, not sitting on the couch every night watching Netflix and maybe planning a bit of content for the next week for my business. I'll catch the replay, later type thing. Okay. Absolutely, Cheryl, you are worth it. All of you are worth it. You've just got to believe that for yourself and not treat yourself so poorly and not follow through with the goals that you've got, because, at the end of the day, that's just you not respecting yourself or believing somewhere buried down in your subconscious that it's never going to happen for you anyway. So you just self-sabotage all your actions to make sure it doesn't happen. That's what people do, unfortunately. Crystal, true story, more intention, helpful advice. Awesome. Crystal, also do the math. Subtract those who aren't like-minded as you are and add those who are like-minded, positive, inspiring. Be careful of who's in your circle. Don't allow them to poke holes in your boat. Get rid of people that don't support your mission and your intention and your purpose. That's where you find your tribe. Those that don't follow your passion. They're not your, they don't follow the same interests as you. They will weed themselves out. That's why it's really important to have your core sort of topics and stick to them. So you'll find the people that like what you're talking about, and the ones that don't, they will hopefully disappear. Yvette will work more on collaboration. That's a good one. That's a good one. You've all got little different audiences in some way. Combine your audiences. Get eyeballs on more people. Collaborate. I admit I have work to do and I'm respecting myself more. Love that. So any great nuggets. Okay, awesome. So I hope, and I know there's more comments here. I hope you, number 6, getting emotional listening to that one. Impress yourself daily. Okay, cool. So that's a good trigger. If something triggers you emotionally, that's exactly what you need to go and work on. So thanks for sharing that, Michael. All right, so I would recommend that you revisit those 7 and work out what you can do better, because if you want to attract people to you, you need to deserve that. It doesn't just happen. You need to show up with intention on social media and be very mindful of what you're sharing in a positive way, and impress yourself daily. Do something for yourself and impress yourself daily, and you will impress other people. Okay, so that's over to you. That's the ball's in your court. So I hope one of those 7, if not a few of those, gives you food for thought for something that you might be able to improve on. Okay, now tomorrow, remember, we'll be announcing the top 15 of the video challenge. So please show up to celebrate our video challenges, find out who's in that top 15 and what I have to share. Okay, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow.